have suffered losses. There was a contingent of cops that was with the mayor and I, and Chief Ganji and First Deputy Meehan. The mayor and I left them. We were gone about 10 minutes when that portion of the building fell, and I had a number of people there. We haven't found them yet. So I don't know the numbers. I don't know yet.
We're still hopeful that we're gonna find people.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and you heard there first from the man who was police commissioner of New York at the time of the 9/11 attacks, and we welcome in Bernard Kerik. Welcome, sir. Good to talk to you again.
Thanks, Steve.
Can you believe that that it was 14 years ago?
No, it's you know, it seems in some ways it seems like a lifetime. In another way, it seems like it was just yesterday, because I can envision, I can remember, I can reflect on things that it's sort of, I'm telling you, it's like it happened yesterday.
Yeah. What you were reflecting there, of course, I would assume that most of the people you were referring to at that press conference were lost. The way you described it, that, you know, had you and the mayor stayed with them for 10 more minutes or so, God forbid, you would have also, you know, maybe not survived. I mean, how fortunate do you consider yourself and the mayor, you know, to have made the right choices at the moment and followed instincts and survived all this?
Honestly, Steve, you know what? There's a couple times that day that we could have had a real problem. One of which was that we had gone down to West Street to the command center, where the first deputy commissioner from the fire department was, the chief of operations, their chief of department. I had a sergeant there from the emergency service unit named John Coughlin. They were all there. We met with them. We talked to them. Father Judge, the chaplain from the fire department.
Yes.
We met with all them, and then we left. And we went to 75 Barclay Street, a small office north of, just south of the buildings, so that the mayor could call the White House. And while we were there, while Giuliani was actually on the phone with the White House waiting for the vice president, Tower 2 imploded. And it was when that building collapsed is when they were killed. And we had just left there, I mean, by 15 minutes. And then as we were in 75 Barclay, when the building came down, we were trapped in that building for, I don't know, 20, 25, 30 minutes. So there were a couple times that morning that we could have had some big problems.
Yeah, I mean, God forbid, you and the mayor could have been injured or killed, correct?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You know, honestly, Steve, it's all a matter of, it's just a matter of who was where in positioning. Right. And, you know, there were guys, some of my guys were out there physically standing next to men. When the building came down, they all scattered in different positions. Some of them lived and some of them did not. Yeah. So it's...
Bernie, how concerned are you, you know, about another attack, whether it's in New York or anywhere in this country, and of course of a greater magnitude with more sophisticated weapons?
I honestly, Steve, I'm not concerned that we could have another September 11th, as in, you know, strategically coordinated, flying 4 planes into buildings, but there will be many attacks. There will be more attacks. There will be coordinated attacks. I don't think we're going to have that sophistication, but then again, it's not needed. If you had 4 or 5 small arms attacks in various cities, or, you know, whether it was tourist sites or elementary schools or whatever the case may be around this country, you're going to have the same, you know, economic downfall that we did on September 11th. You know, it's coming. You don't have to be a brain surgeon to figure this out. They say it's coming. Yeah. They tell us every day they want to do this. If you don't get it by now, that there's an enemy out there that wants the demise of Christianity, of the Western civilization, of our freedoms, of Israel. If you don't get it by now, I don't know when you're going to get it.
Well, we're giving one of those, the main culprit in everything you just mentioned, we're giving them billions of dollars to help them along in their efforts, so with the Iran deal. So there you go. Bernie, great to talk to you. You know, we look forward to talking to you again about something more upbeat. But I'm very happy that you joined us today and very thankful. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Steve.
Bernie Kerik, ladies and gentlemen, who was police commissioner on 9/11 here, right here in New York City. All right, we are coming back. We have much more of the Steve Malzberg Show, the special 9/11 edition on this, the 14th anniversary of the attacks. All right, folks, the national polls consist